This episode of Tonight in San Diego is brought to you by The Belly Up Tavern. Broadcasting from Ocean West Studios in America's finest city, this is Tonight in San Diego. This week's guests, photographer and host of Snapshot, Tim Mantoani. And this week's musical guest, Brothers Gao. And here's your host, David Vaughn.
What up, San Diego? Welcome to the show. Welcome back. We are on episode lucky 21. Yeah. Sparkly, shiny, love it. How do you feel out there? Give it up for T-Lin, you guys. This is my hostess with the mostest. Really excited to be here. I'm David Vaughn. This is Tonight in San Diego. Once again, ready to rock and roll a great week. Not just any week, guys. Shark Week. Yes. Did you catch any of the shark weekage this weekage, T-Lin? See any of it?
No.
You didn't?
Can you tell me about it?
You didn't see Submarine?
No.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? Submarine? Yes, we do. It's evidently a real fake giant megalodon shark that lives in the ocean, and it kills people. And that's the fun.
Wait, are you for real? Really?
Well, you know, there's all these like speculations and rumors and all these things of this like, what is like a 40-foot shark or something like that? Just like literally.
Like the one at Universal Studios?
It's like that one, yeah.
That pops up during that long studio
Doesn't scare anybody.
Exactly.
That exactly. It's just like Jaws, but in real life they call it Submarine because it's like the size of a submarine. There's this special and it's like attacking people and they're screaming and it's pretty much the same thing over and over again for an hour and a half. But it's really awesome. You should definitely check it out. For sure. So you guys, I want to start off our show right. Let's get right to it with the local headlines. So I don't know if you guys heard about this, but the Union Tribune posted an article this month with 11 restaurants that have been closed recently due to cockroach infestations. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna give you guys 3 places that you should avoid or maybe go to. And then hopefully you won't have these issues. All right, so number 1 was Subway off of Auto Parkway has been shut down for a live cockroach infestation. Yeah, I guess they should add the word cockroach to the end of their slogan, Eat Fresh. Number 2, the OB Eatery off Newport Avenue has been shut down for unsanitary food preparation. Yum, bubbly. I guess the OB in OB Eatery stands for open bowel. Also, the final one, China Quick Walk off Genesee Avenue was closed in January for infestations. I think that's a Chihuahua. That is a Chihuahua. All right. I guess the China Quick Walk is better known now as China Quick Walk to the nearest restroom. All right, you guys, in other news, a church leader was arrested this week after allegedly trying to have sex with a dog. Yay. Go church. All right, the suspect may also face charges for lewd acts with a minor, although his attorney is saying that the dog was at least 18-year-old in dog years. Just wrong. A San Diego man was arrested at a recent Beyonce concert after biting another man's finger off for touching his girlfriend. Yeah. I don't know which Beyonce concert that was, but I'm sure it was really exciting. The victim actually said to authorities, hey, I actually wasn't trying to touch his girlfriend. It's just this song came on and I had to do it. And she just got in the way. So watch where you point that finger, ladies. All right. The Pope, and finally, the Pope recently said in a press conference that he was afraid that too many teens were spending too much time on the internet. Yeah. I guess that might be valid, you know, smartphones, all these different things. Immediately after the press conference, 75,000 teens around the world retweeted the quote. And that concludes this week's local headlines. we got our second segment of the night. We hit the streets in San Diego for the second time in this season to check out all of the people who have just had a really good time out. Check out this segment called Drunk Diego.
What's up tonight in San Diego? This is Andrew DiGregorio. I am downtown, and this is the Gas Lamp Challenge.
Woo! San Diego!
Tonight's the Gas Lamp Challenge, and anything goes. The winner will receive pancakes from the original Pancake House. What's up, everybody? This is Andrew. I'm here with
Candace.
We're here downtown. We're about to do some drunk trivia. You excited?
I'm super excited for Pancake House.
All right, ready? All right, I got a great question for you. What is the smallest bone in the body?
That would be my tiny toe bone.
Is that your final answer? Tony Toe Bone?
Tiny toe bone. Yes, that's my final answer.
That's incorrect. All right, I'm standing here with, what's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Where are you from, Sarah?
I'm from Ireland, Dublin, the capital city of Ireland.
Dublin. Is that good to have a good Irish accent there? Dublin. Terrible. Your first question is it physically impossible to lick your elbow?
It is physically impossible to lick your elbow.
She knew that. She's absolutely right. That is correct. Do you want to give it a try? She tried it.
Elbow.
That just happened, all right? That worked. What's your name?
Karina.
Chelsea.
First question. What mammal cannot jump?
Camel.
You agree with her? Do you agree with camel?
Zebra.
We have zebra and camel. That is incorrect. That's incorrect. It's actually a elephant.
True that.
Next question. Where do you find the Sea of Tranquility?
Africa.
San Diego and Africa. The correct answer is the moon.
True that.
All right, tonight in San Diego, I'm here with Mandy, the marketing director of McFadden's, and we're about to head in to McFadden's, and we're going to do what?
Get drunk and dance on the bar. Woo!
Oh, yeah. We're here with Brandon down at McFadden's. Brandon, what have you been drinking tonight?
Rum and Coke, sir.
Rum and Coke? That's it? Any shots?
No.
You ready? You ready for drunk trivia?
I think so.
Name the two families in Romeo and Juliet.
Not a clue.
Next question, ready? You got best 2 out of 3. What detective is known for smoking a pipe and playing the violin? What? It's a famous detective. Smokes a pipe. Do you smoke a pipe?
No clue, man. I'm sorry.
All right, ready? What mammal cannot jump?
What mammal cannot jump? Rabbits.
Rabbits can jump. Where do you find the Sea of Tranquility?
The moon.
The moon. He's got it right. That's 1. You got 1 more right. You win a gift certificate. What detective is known for smoking a pipe?
What was it?
Final answer?
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes. He's got it right. First winner, Drunk Diego, is Joel. All right, Joel just won a gift certificate to the original Pancake House. Hold that up. I'm here with
Whitney.
Noelle.
You guys ready to play some Drunk Diego?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Can you fit your fist in your mouth?
I cannot. I can try.
You can try, okay. I do. That's in. That's in. Is it physically possible to lick your own elbow?
No.
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 You want to try?
No. This is physically impossible.
They just won pancakes. You guys know what you just won?
Pancakes!
You ladies just won pancakes to the original Pancake House. Give these ladies the prize here. Here we go. Hold that up. Say I love tonight in San Diego and yell pancakes.
I love San Diego! Woo! Woo! Pancakes!
You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Who's this? Do you know these people? This is amazing right now. This is absolutely amazing. I love you guys. Thank you for being out tonight in San Diego.
I gotta love Drunk Diego. It looked like Andrew himself was just getting drunker and drunker as the night went on. I'm definitely gonna say that was true.
It's amazing what happens when people drink too much.
I want to know. Are you speaking of yourself? Right? I want to know where those animals came from as well. I think it was the Del Mar racetracks. That's what I think. All right, you guys, when we get back, we're going to sit down with Tim Mantoani, and we're going to talk to him about his photography. Stick around. All right, everybody, welcome back. We got an awesome ticket giveaway for the audience right now. We got 2 tickets presented by Hot Rod Helps for the Del Mar Fair racetracks, and these are going to be for the concert series, so you can see all kinds of cool bands. Coming up, we've got tomorrow Magic, and then also we've got a local showcase next Friday. And then Steve Aoki, yeah, it's gonna be a sweet show. I just saw him in Vegas. And then the most popular one on the 31st is the Reggae Fest with Ziggy Marley. So you guys, these are free tickets. We'll give them away. We're gonna ask you some couple questions. Again, these are presented by Hot Rod Helps. All right, you guys, please give a huge Night in San Diego welcome to Tim Mantoani. Hello, sir. Welcome. Sit. So, how's your summer going?
Excellent. Too fast.
Too fast.
Yeah.
So I thought that July was just like 2 seconds. It was like at one point it was July 1st, and then it was July 31st.
Yeah, I can't believe my son's going back to school in 2 weeks, and it's just flying by. Always, beautiful weather in San Diego, but not enough summer.
I always get nervous when I hear people say back to school. It still makes me feel like I'm in 2nd grade, and I have to like.
You have to go back?
Yeah. It's like the worst feeling.
I have that dream every once in a while that I am actually in school and I haven't turned in an assignment and I'm getting into trouble.
Oh my God. That's called childhood trauma. It happens to us all.
It's all that Catholic school.
Oh, well, that's a whole other thing. Yes, I'm sure. So I've checked out your photos. They're amazing, to say the least. I love them. I think that they're just absolutely stunning. And you've done a lot of really cool stuff. A lot of popular. You've done some pop media stuff. You've done some of your own independent stuff. Things like that. When did you get into photography?
Really, I started shooting in high school. It was the first time I ever looked through a 35mm camera. It was just magic, and I just loved it. So I started shooting for the high school yearbook and doing that kind of stuff. And then when it came time for college, it was like, photographer, that's like not a real career. You know, what do you do? I thought the guy from the local, paper, like how do you make a living? I knew nothing about it. So I originally went to school to be an engineer, and I took a year of calculus and everything else, and I said, this is not fun.
Like, this is boring.
Yeah. So to fulfill my arts requirement at the University of California up at Santa Cruz, I got into a photography class, and it was the first time I worked in the darkroom, and it was the first time you see a print come up in the developer. It's amazing. Kids won't have that anymore. It's
so
like,
you're a banana slug too?
Yes, slug.
And you too, right?
Yes.
So the 3 of us banana slugs.
Stevenson.
Awesome.
But just for a year. Then I bailed out.
And I bailed too. It's okay.
So
you didn't, though. You graduated, right?
Yes, I did, from Merrill.
She's a real. Oh,
right
Merrill.
across from you.
Yeah. I was also Merrill. There we go. Small world.
So after that first year, I was like, I want to try to pursue photography. And I had an uncle that had gone to Brooks Institute in Santa Barbara. And I talked to my parents. They said, go check it out. And I said, looked at it and it's like, you can study photography in an old mansion in Santa Barbara. Like,
That's awesome.
What's there not to like?
Right.
So I went down there, and eventually I interned with a photographer in San Diego, and that's how I first came to San Diego.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, we love what you do here, and you have a show too. Can you tell us a little bit about your show?
Right. So it just wrapped up on KPBS last year. They had a contest called the Explore Program, and they put out content ideas. And my cousin's wife worked for George Lucas, and she's like, "Tim, I want to do a show about you photographing people in San Diego." So I was like, okay.
Why not?
So we shot a little pilot and we submitted to the contest and we ended up winning. So we shot 6 episodes where I go around and interview and photograph people in San Diego. It was really fun and been really well received. So we've been asked to do a 2nd season. So I'm
That's
excited about
awesome. Right on. So, you've also taken pictures and or tried taking pictures of a lot of different people too. And I know you said you met the Dalai Lama. And then he actually, what happened, you guys?
So when the Dalai Lama came to San Diego, I got hired as the official photographer for his visit. So we met him at the airport, followed him around. He spoke at 3 different college campuses. And one of the days, there was like this VIP meeting that people got to sit down at this table and spend a half an hour with him. And I was told to walk into the room and take a wide shot. If you figure everyone's at a table, like take a picture in this corner, click, take a picture in this corner, click, take a picture in this corner, so everybody has a picture with His Holiness. And then go stand in the back of the room. So I did my little thing, I shot around, and I went, the equivalent to the back of this room, and I stood over there, and His Holiness looked at me and said, "Please have a seat." And there was a chair next to me, so I sat down. He said, "No, over here." And the only seat that was open was the seat right next to him because everyone was too scared to sit next to him. So I set my camera down on the table and I sat and enjoyed this conversation with the Dalai Lama for half an hour. So it's really been amazing, with having a camera, the access that you get to people and places that otherwise you'd never be.
Yeah, totally. I can definitely see that. And I want to show some pictures over there of of some of the work you've done. Okay, so tell us a little bit about that one.
This is Blake Leeper. Blake is a double leg amputee. He was born with no legs, and he's currently down at the Olympic Training Center in Chula Vista training for the next Olympics. I mean, such an inspirational guy.
Yeah.
Such a great guy.
And then we have another one.
So Tony,
Oh, wow.
I've worked with Tony quite a bit. The bats that you see in this photo are actually the trophies for the batting title. If you win the batting title, you get one of these silver bats that's engraved. And so it's kind of hard a little bit to see on the screen, but in the top of the bat, see there's a giant baseball?
Yeah.
So I made this giant baseball and I put it over the top of the light so it would reflect on the top
That's
of the bats.
awesome.
And he had, the first time we did this shoot, 6 batting titles, but he only could hold 3 bats. So we shot him with 3 bats and then we added the ones in Photoshop, and he ended up with 8 batting titles, so it was good. So we could just keep adding bats.
Tim,
as
you're
he
not
won
supposed to tell us that.
them. Oh, sorry.
What's the next picture?
So I've done a lot of work with EA Sports. So
This is what your son brags about, right?
well, sometimes.
Okay.
So I shot my first Madden cover 6 years ago, and on the 26th of this month, the new Madden comes out with Richard Sherman from the Seahawks. I'm a Niners fan, so I wasn't all that excited about the SmackDown with Richard Sherman, but he was an awesome guy. I really enjoyed spending time with him. But these 3 games came out last year, and it was Adrian Peterson for the Madden cover, Kyrie Irving we shot in Cleveland, and then Messi, we went to Barcelona, and Messi is like soccer god. And we went, and they said, basically, you're going to have 10 minutes with him. From the time he steps on the set, and you tell him what to do, if you spend 5 minutes telling him what you're doing, you got 5 minutes to shoot. And they start a clock, and it's like go time. So we had 9 minutes with him in front of the camera because it took a minute for him to tie his cleats.
And that's all the time he had in the world.
Yeah,
that was it. Oh, wow, that's cool.
So I've been working on this series down in Mexico of these Mexican wrestlers, the luchadors down there. I just find it fascinating. And it's amazing to go across the border and you're in another country, and photographically and visually it's just so exciting to watch. So for Snapshot, we went down there, we did an episode on the Lucha Libre, and these are some of the guys we photographed. This is a father and a son that are both luchadors.
That's some intense makeup. That was awesome, right guys? You like that? I love your photography, I really do. So I can't wait for your next season of the show. That's really exciting. You got renewed.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. You know how it is putting on a show. It's a ton of work, but it's very rewarding.
For sure, definitely. I really want to thank you so much for coming on tonight. But before you go, I really want to hear a story. I heard that you and Trevor Hoffman played a joke on his wife.
So I photographed Trevor several times, and for San Diego Magazine, I had to go to his house.
Yeah.
And it was a portrait of him and his wife, Tracy, somewhere in their house. And so I got there, and Trevor met me at the door. He said, hey, Tracy's been working all day in this room to get it ready. She printed new pictures, put frames up, and this is where she wants to do it. But he said, I'll tell you what, like when she comes in, just kind of act like you're not that impressed. So I was like, yeah, no problem. So Tracy
That's
comes
terrible.
in, yeah, it's like, hey, Tracy, how are you? And she was like, well, I was really thinking that this room would be great for, and they live in, obviously this really nice house in Rancho Santa Fe. I thought this room would be really nice. And I was like, the people at the magazine said you had a really nice house.
Oh my
Is
God.
this all you got? And the look on her face was just like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy just said that. And Trevor's behind her just cracking up. I was like, okay, Trevor put me up to it. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. But we just worked with him again on Snapshot. He is such a great guy. Every time you work with him, he's just one of those guys that treats you like you've known him his whole
Yeah.
life. Amazing guy. And it's great to see an athlete that's not just an amazing athlete, but a great person.
Well, we loved having you on here, Tim. Give it up for Tim Mantoani. What's coming up next for you? Anything else? Anything we should traveling around the world?
That's the thing I love about being a photographer. I don't know where I'm going, next week or next month. It
Totally.
drives my wife kind of crazy, but you turn that calendar every January and you have no idea where the camera's going to take you.
All right, well, you guys, we'll be right back after this, and we'll hear some music. Stick around. Guys, we're giving away our second pair of tickets. This, of course, is for the Belly Up. You can get tickets to all of our shows on bellyup.com. Love the Belly Up, my favorite venue for sure. So we got tickets to Better Than Ezra, and that's going to be on September 22nd. It's a Monday, and they still got tickets available, and the show is at 8 p.m. Doors are at 7. So we got 2 tickets here, and then the special guest of that evening will be Scars on 45. So check it out. We're going to give these away to you guys for sure. Yeah. All right, you guys, please give a huge tonight in San Diego. Welcome to Brothers Gal. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome. All right, sit. So you guys are all brothers.
Yes, from other mothers.
Almost.
I see. So how's your guys' summer going so far?
It's going great.
Yeah?
Going great. Yeah, we've had a really, really good summer. We just got back from a really big tour. We had a lot of fun out there. We were busy. Played for a lot of people.
Where'd you guys go?
We did 9 states. So we went up the coast of California. We hit Oregon, up into Washington, over to Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona, or New Mexico, Arizona, back
You
home.
did the whole West.
Yeah, we did a big
The
circle
Wild
everywhere
West.
except for Utah and Nevada, pretty much.
Utah's a pretty cool place to
Oh, it's
play, though.
beautiful,
Okay.
yeah.
Y'all missed out.
Yeah.
I've only been there once. And so you guys also have started a really cool thing that I liked a lot. You guys started a foundation, right? Can you tell me, one of you guys tell me about that?
Yeah, it's called the Brothers Gal Foundation for Music Education.
Okay.
And we've all had like a lot of support from friends and family over the years, so we kind of had this idea, brainchild, to get classrooms into elementary schools in San Diego, because they've since, in the last couple of years, cut funding for music education.
Yeah.
So we did a couple fundraisers and played a few shows, and we ended up putting 18 guitars into the classrooms of OB Elementary.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
It's one of those things that we probably wouldn't have thought about it had it not been for a very special friend of ours, Tim Johnson. He's like a guitar collector, local Obetian. He has kids that go to the school there that grew up in the community, and he was kind of like, hey, why don't you guys do something for this awesome place? And we were like, yeah, I guess we could do that. And so we just started this little idea that kind of, sparked with him, and lo and behold, there's guitars hanging in the classrooms there. So
I love it. That's fantastic, guys, for sure. You guys gonna raise a bunch of little rock stars.
Yeah, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to do.
The little brothers gal.
Yeah. Baby's
or
gal.
sister. Yeah, or sisters. So you guys have toured around the U.S. Have you guys ever toured anywhere like Mexico or anything like that?
No,
No,
not
we-
yet.
You guys never.
We can't say that we're an international touring band yet, but we definitely have our sights set on crossing borders.
But I heard you guys actually had a little issue with with a border patrol or something.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
We always have issues.
Okay.
Well, they just always want to stop us and search and all that stuff because we.
So you haven't even been over the border with your band
No,
or anything like
no.
that. It's just around here.
Yeah, totally
State
unconstitutional.
borders. Yeah.
But they, with the van and the trailer and like us, they just want to search us.
Yeah.
Well, and we have these magnets that go on the side of the van, and on one of them it says like San Diego, reggae, rock, funk, or whatever. It's like a little promo tool that we use while we're traveling.
Okay.
So the Border Patrol agent kind of scoffingly says, "So you must be in a band, reggae music," and we all ended up having to pile out. So, but
Border
we've never
Patrol-
gotten, it's all good.
Shouldn't they just be looking for like people in your van or like tape to the bottom?
Right.
Right.
Well, now I mean, and now with our older age, we've been doing this for a while now, and we've just learned our lesson. You just go there and you just kind of say, "We got nothing," like anything you want to do it, go for it. You got to unpack they take a look inside the trailer, and it's almost like, whoa.
They pull your
Maybe not.
toothbrush out. Like it's like what? They stepped on my sleeping pad with their nasty boots. Like stepped on my pillow, smushed it, mushed it up.
You didn't get a new pillow, did you?
No. Who
So
can afford that?
do you guys have any like records out, or how do we buy your music?
That's a good one for you. I mean,
Okay. Yeah, we have 2 albums that are on iTunes and CD Baby. We have them up on Spotify to stream.
Yeah.
And we recently finished recording a new album, and that should be coming out soon in the fall. It's getting mastered right now, so
Nice.
it's in the works.
You guys excited for that?
Yeah.
How many tracks is it?
It's 10 tracks.
10. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Where'd you guys record it?
We recorded in Tucson, and then we ended up coming back here and getting it mixed and mastered at Langdon Studios with
Okay.
Steve Langdon.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I can't wait to hear it. That sounds really exciting, guys.
Yeah.
So what's next for Brothers Gal?
I think right now we're focusing on we're gonna have another big run again at the beginning of next year. So we want to kind of get all of our ducks in a row to really have a busy 2015. So we're always at our best when we're busy. We're out there on the road. Musically, we're pushing the limits because we try to keep it different, and it's also a good challenge for us too. And so we do a lot of progress, like on ourselves and musically and as a band when we're busy. So that's the main goal. We just want to be
busy.
playing 4 nights a week in the van, sharing pizzas and sandwiches and.
Well, that's what it's about, right?
Yeah,
Tour
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, we all wish you the best of luck out there for sure, and we're
Thank
really
you.
excited for your set over here. This all looks amazing. I love this setup, so really stoked for that. All right, you guys, give it up for Brothers Gal. When we get back, we're gonna hear some music, so stick around.
Man, ever since Ethan got this new guitar, he's just been playing like crazy. I mean, I don't want to tell anyone not to practice or anything, but it's just kind of getting out of hand. I think I hear him playing right now.
All right, you can check them out at Winston's on August 28th. Give it up for Brothers Gow.
Look in the mirror, you see what I see. Is this really who you wanna be? I created this ain't not me. Fix it how you won't believe me. Raise your glass, propose each toast. Sip it slow, don't brag or boast. You created this ain't now me. Fix it out, we'll wait and see. Be a word, show it out. Be a word, show it out. If we tell them what to do, no, they'll only have it out for you. We create our own enemies. Shift some blame, let's feel some peace.
give a huge shout out to Tim Mantoani for showing up tonight. Thank you so much, man. Love your photography. It's fantastic. You guys, please join us. We're here every Thursday for the rest of the summer. You can get tickets at tonightinsandiego.com. Please also hashtag us Tonight in San Diego and visit tonightinsandiego.com to see the latest and greatest episodes. Guys, give it up one more time for Brothers Gal!
Well, at first, things were fine. Killer